Hello everyone, it has been some time, I hope you're keeping well, and we're back playing Netrunner. I'm on a new system, so I've had to do some messing around with settings and various bits and pieces, so hopefully everything's okay. Do some housekeeping in a moment. I think we mulligan this hand. So yeah, I've had to mess around with settings and obviously install programs and all that kind of thing, so please let me know if everything's okay, what could be better, all that kind of thing. And hopefully we'll get back up to the heady heights that we once were. So we are playing as Andromeda. We have got the new Shaper codegate, Inversificator, I think it's called. I've been shortening it to INV for most of the time playing it. The hand we ended up with is not so great. We're up against Hasbyroid Stronger Together, which I have not played against in a long time. So we are going to be able to not do a lot. Let's Career Fair and Earthrise. Let's put down a who knows, same old thing. We could do Katie and money on Katie. That seems like the best course of action for us. Of course, wide open R&D plus server 1 could be anything. Did they mulligan? They kept their hand. And of course playing Subliminal, so that puts a bit of pressure on us as well. Jeeves is up and running. We don't run anything like Scrubber or Salset Slums or anything like that, so that is going to be annoying to deal with. But we kind of have to deal with it sooner rather than later. Next turn we're going to be getting 2 cards, which could actually work out badly for us. We can put money on Katie. We should nearly just try and get Data Cast down. Check R&D for the free look, why not? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what we draw. So Inversificator has arrived. We have another Katie Jones, which is actually good for us because we can throw something out, which means we can make this run, we can take a credit, Data Cast, and Katie. Pad campaign, so we're going to be seeing a lot of assets. Are we going to be seeing Estelle Moon? That is the question. Pop that down and store some credits. And we will bin the second Katie, but if they are playing MCA Informant, we're going to be very sad. So this deck plays Rosetta 2.0, it plays a couple of caches, and it plays some other bits and pieces like Keyhole, Sneak Door, that kind of thing. So if we can get our engine up and running, we will be hard to stop, especially with Inversificator. It can be a really annoying piece of an icebreaker to deal with. I also apologize if my commentary is off. I have not had to talk while playing Netrunner in quite some time, and it is a learning experience in itself. So we gotta get our money up, and we got to start checking some bits and pieces as well. Estelle Moon is 3 to trash, but at the moment there's nothing, and they would have res something, so I think we're okay for the moment. Let's see what we get. Aaron, always good. Sure gamble. We may actually just have to take Katie money here to get ourselves set up. So we can do this. We can this. Let's install Aaron. Why not? And again, let's take a look at R&D and see what we're dealing with. If anything, we might get some added knowledge. Vikram. Ooh, that's going to be annoying to deal with. We do have Fem, we can click, so we'll see. And of course, if we can swap it with code gates, things like that, we can make it less relevant. So Marilyn, Pad, they are going to be swimming in money. And I don't know if we can contest this or not. We do have siphons, of course, as well, so if we can find one of those, we can get our Fem down, siphon through. Hopefully steal ourselves an agenda soon, start getting the iron counters, and we'll get rolling. We got to put down our Earthrise again, get that draw going. And yeah, we have John Mass as well, so they look like they're just going to play unprotected assets, which is fine for us. They're more focusing on HQ, not caring about R&D. So if we can find keyhole, no. But Temujin is also good. We will definitely fire this down and run a couple of times. Let's put on R&D while it's unprotected. They do have Vikram, of course, which we've seen. So they could put that down. Project Vitruvius, fantastic. The value we're getting. So we're getting new views, or new looks, new accesses. Lag time. Right, so they're definitely just trying to price us out. And yeah, we got to be sensible as well. We could get a free look. We could bin Mad Dash because we play same old things. Film critic is probably irrelevant actually, so let's just go for this. Like, any PD is kind of the worst we will deal with, I think. And we should get our money in such a position that we can actually deal with that, so not too bad. They're going to just install, you'd imagine. Install, wait. Install. Okay, right. The G's triggered a little early. So R&D is iced, but that's fine. So we can force a res, at least see what we're dealing with. We could go HQ as well, which is always good because you got to find out what you're dealing with for Siphon. We do have 3 clicks in case of Fairchild, but we're getting in because they know that Siphon is a thing. Friends and I places. That makes checking assets that much worse, but at the same time, you got to make sure that they're not sneaking anything out. And unfortunately, we're not running the Aeneas informant either. Maryland's all round. The question is, what are they going to do with the money? If they have Sandberg, we are in trouble. But we were always in trouble. Now, as always, please let me know in the comments what is the best line to play. Should we have trashed those to force them to do the friends back? I am not sure. I think next turn we will put down John Mass, go for a free run on Archives, get our Earthrise campaign, our Earthrise hotel down. Ooh, bad at Netrunner. And Kitty, they're trashing R&D ice already. Interesting. Okay. I suppose they can friends. Maybe it was the Vikram that's less good positionally. And they can friends it back. Who knows? But we got to find our engine, get the Rosetta, get the pressure going. Friends and I places. So they're sending back an unseen card and Peace of Ice. So probably Vikram. We're not going to be able to get in here. So instead we're going to have to poke around elsewhere. We do have to watch out for Fairchild. But we can afford the pay 3. So let's pop this down. Let's run R&D. And hope we don't get hit by something really nasty. No. They're unwilling to spend money. And we get a food. Alright. So things working out pretty well for us. We could run again, but that does put us in a dangerous position. So instead, I'm going to put down Earthrise and store some money. So I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do. They're going to score this out here. Unfortunately, we haven't found our rebirth to get into Leela to punish them for it. And they do get their Vitruvius token, which is good. Vamadema could be useful. We could go for a massive setup turn here where only barrier stops us. So we could actually legwork them. Get these down, but they haven't rezzed this either. That's kind of annoying. Let's run R&D. Might as well get the last 4 credits. We have a pile of draw on Aaron actually, which we can use at some point. IPO is fine. Employee strike isn't that great, I don't think. Let's get this down. Let's get Inversificator down. Let's Store 3. We should probably just blitz through these at some point as well, but we do have Earthrise. Maybe we shouldn't have installed Earthrise. So Inversificator can get us through a 2i server if the outside is a code gate. Fem could help as well. Vikram's going to be expensive, but I think we can do it. And actually, Fem is the one case where Employee Strike actually makes sense because it's 2 credits for the 1 strength. Usually it's 1 for 1, not so in Fem's case. Haven't found a Desperado, haven't found other bits and pieces that could be useful. Wow, okay. So they can get a 4-2 out or another Vitruvius. That is problematic. So, we have Siphon. And we can remove tags easily enough. We can get Fem down, which seems fine. It's not going to punish them that badly, but let's see. At least try and get them to res something. There we go. So we're going to spend 2 credits through here, which is great. 5 strength Eli. That's not bad at all. We will take some money. Let's run server 6. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Or do we take... Do we employee strike them? I don't think we do, because they could easily get something scored. Here, a barrier will stop us. That is annoying. But we can pay 7. Now, do we move it? Is the question. If we move it, we're paying 7 again, which is expensive. What? So yeah, I forgot to obviously do all the things. The question is, do we move it? I don't think we do, because it's going to cost us 7 credits, which is a fair chunk. I think we get them to res the next piece of ice, which is Vikram. So all of a sudden I feel a little bit silly. It's going to cost us 8 and 3. Should have played that employee strike. Or 8 and 2 and a click. Yep, let's do that. Keep 4 credits. And hope we don't hit a nasty sentry here. Ravana. And that is more than we can pay. So presumably they're going to end the run here. Now they could force us to pay 3 first, which wouldn't be a bad call. Maybe we should have moved this over here. So 1 brain damage, which we lose legwork, which is unfortunate. And we take a tag, which is irrelevant. Oh, John Masonry. Sorry. And let's get rid of the other Aaron. End our turn, and then draw up. There's Desperado. So at least we forced them to spend some money at long last. And they're up to 8 credits. NAPD, okay. Suddenly glad I didn't make it through the entire thing. So we can prefer data casts, we can get our sure gamble. We might even be able to run here. Let's take money. Let's Desperado. Let's run. We're going to have a lot of cards here. So we can sure gamble daily casts, and I think we have to bin something. Probably should have siphoned. Ugh, but too many clicks. Vemedema is not going to be useful. So let's prefer the daily casts, and let's take more money while we're at it, and we'll get rid of this. And I think we need to start just drawing our entire deck. Find paperclip, find keyhole, and go nuts. Unfortunately, no Rosetta Stone. That is inconvenient. And this is quite the scoring server. So we're going to have to win elsewhere. But we can find ourselves more siphons. And all the other pressure as well. Only costs us 2 to get through here. We can remove all the tags in the world. The question is, do they advance here? Ooh. So this is it then. So this could be Ash, it could be Caprice. We haven't seen a lot of influence. So I think we need to siphon. I think we need to find siphon. Or we can bank on same old thing siphon, which is also fine. Rosetta has appeared far too late. Heinlein grid. Interesting. Okay, so we can't click through the server then. But if we can hit them with a siphon, they'll lose most of this money. So we'll draw one more. There we go. Let's fire this off. We find ourselves another siphon, which isn't useful this turn. So this is server 7. If we move it, then 14, and then it is 4, 5, 6. So it's 20 credits to get in here. But we can, and maybe it's not actually that bad to do so. So we can move it, and that way we don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money boosting fem and everything. So let's do that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we swap this and this. Pay a fortune. And Ravana. So we're putting their money to good use here. Let's take the global food. Should have mad dashed. Knew it was an agenda. Should have mad dashed. Mistakes were made. Highland grid. I think we can leave it, can't we? This is now on the outside, which is a pain. 3 credits to trash. The Ken friends are back, but not that useful to them, is it? Yeah, we'll get rid of it. And let's see. Run R&D in the hopes that it pays off. Hopefully we get lucky. And then we have to ditch a load of cards. Oh! Well, sometimes you just falter over the line. We definitely should have mad dashed that remote server with an advancement token on it. That was just ridiculous. So, sorry if you were screaming at me. It has been a while since I've had to talk through everything that I've had to do, but hopefully you are as pleased that I'm back as I am. And we'll be back very, very soon with more videos. I'll try not to leave it as long as it's been. And thank you for watching.